Hi, I'm Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. I was born July 28, 1929, and died May 19, 1994. I attended many schools as I grew up, such as George Washington University, Georgetown University, University of Paris, and Vassar College. One thing that I am most famous for is for being the president's wife and for being outgoing as well. One thing that has changed me forever is how I had my son, Patrick Bouvier Kennedy, and he died 2 days later, which was a tragedy to me, I would say. It made me think to love and cherish everything you own, because if something happens to it, you'll never forgive yourself that you never loved it. And the same thing happened with John F. Kennedy when he was assassinated. It was terrible for me. I was very sad and heartbroken. That same year was also the year that my son had died. I also won the Vegs Prix de Paris writing contest, where I was introduced to him before I married. That later in my life, towards 1975, I fought in a war. In a fight to save Grand Central Station. Years later, after my husband's assassination on November 22nd, 1963, in 1968, his brother, Robert F. Kennedy, was assassinated.
You said you won a writing contest.
Yes.
Were you a writer before you met
Yes.
John F. Kennedy?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of a writer? Were you a reporter?
No, I just liked the idea of coming up with things and making little programs and speeches and stuff like that. So I decided to become a writer because I thought that would express my inner self and to show and it really did help me. It helped me feel like a better person, that I could expose my feelings to outside myself.
Anything else on your timeline?
It's about all. Oh, and the way that I died is I died from a rare cancer.
And what about your second husband?
Oh, my second husband, I married him 5 years after my first husband's assassination. His name was Jacqueline Onassis, a rich Greek man. And I married him after Robert F. Kennedy was assassinated because I thought that a person would come after me and my children. So I married him for his protection. He took me to Greece, and I lived there for a long time with my children.
Thank you. And is that your favorite type of hat that you're wearing?
Yes, this is a pillbox hat, and I often wore these. I also wore lots of pearl necklaces. In this picture, I was wearing a pillbox hat, and in this picture, I was wearing a pillbox hat and a pearl necklace.
Thank you.